It's good, but I need more vinegar and I need more salt. Okay, so there you go. It's just really a taste test. That's really what you do. You just taste and taste until you have the right flavor. So what I'm doing now, I am cooking bulalo. I'm cooking bulalo. Bulalo in Cebuano, where I am, Cebu, is called pochero. So my sister calls it pochero, but the Tagalogs, the northern region of the Philippines, they call it bulalo. So what it is beef shanks. Beef shanks, I think, is what it's called. And the bone marrow, it's better to have the bone because the bone marrow gives it flavor. And it's actually sort of like a delicacy, just like the eye of the fish. Well, we don't fight for it, but we like it. I do know the French have dishes that have bone marrow. They're baked. I've tasted it, and it's really good. Bone marrow, when you cook it, is very oily. It's also, I guess, rich in nutrients because that's where everything in the blood comes from. So that's what I'm cooking. And this is a soup, and it's very good right now because it's kind of cold, so it's perfect. It is my sister's favorite. So right now, because in the US, we are in the US and everything is huge in the US, this is like one piece. How big is that? So I have to cut it in two so that it can be shared. Like how big is that? This is already cut up.
Goes a long way.
Okay, so I'm adding water because this is a soup. Not too much water at this point. And then I will cook this at low fire. This pot is a work of art, science, I don't know. It really traps the heat. I don't know the explanation, but it just works very well. So I just cook this in low fire. First medium to start, to heat up the pot, and leave it there. And then I'm gonna cut up the vegetables. Right now, I am cutting vegetables for the bulalo or the pochero. Okay, cut the veggies, cut the veggies. Sauce right now, not a lot, just some to give it some saltiness, but really you serve the fish sauce at the table for this dish. Bulalo. So now for this. This is the bulalo. Let's see how it is. Let's see if the beef is now tender. It's been cooking for many, many hours. Beef is hard to tenderize. It takes a while for it to be tender. It takes longer for it. So let's see. Okay, it is now really tender. This has been like this since 2 o'clock. 3, 4, 5. 3 hours now. So now, I did put some potatoes earlier. I'm gonna add more potatoes. Although people don't usually eat the potatoes, but hey, it comes with potatoes. Potatoes. And then I've already put enough salt in it and enough fish sauce to be salty a bit. But at the table, I'm gonna serve dill little cups where I'm gonna put fish sauce. Normally they just put the fish sauce bottle at the table, but hey, I'm all about presentation. So now that is going to cook for a little bit. And when we are almost ready, this is already tender. I guess I can put the green beans now, or maybe wait a little bit until the potato softens. So when all of the potato is soft, I'm gonna put the green beans, and last is the cabbage. Oh, by the way, I've also put peppercorns into this one. Very simple. Beef, salt, onions, peppercorns. Then later on I put potatoes, and then I will put in the end beans, Asian beans. You will see it later. And lastly, the cabbage. That's for this dish. Okay, where are our guests? We'll just put the veggies. I'll cook some rice, but that doesn't need filming. So now I'm pouring, I think I put too much string beans, but it's never bad to have a lot of vegetables. So this is the Filipino string beans. Thank God I have this apron. The beef has cooked for 3 hours, and we will let these beans tenderize a little bit, and then the last one will be cabbage, and it's ready to serve. Ta-da! I've been telling them piecemeal what Filipinos are like. My first observation is Filipinos are happy people. We like karaoke. And then the birthdays. So now also Filipinos love to cook, and when we cook, we always cook in big amounts. We can never cook in small amounts. That's why I don't have a pot that is like this big.
For that to go.
tell them to
We account for that to go because we don't want to waste food, so we give and share. So we have to go containers.
Everybody at parties, everybody takes food home, right?
And this food gets better with age, apparently.
Exactly.
Correct. The leftovers.
The leftovers is better with age. Okay, cut. Thank you. Now for the last step, the cabbage. This is going to shrink later on. So I just put it there and then cover it, and then it's going to be soft. Auntie Chris loves this so much. If I tell her that I'm cooking bulalo, right away she's coming.
She's on the way.
It's called pochero in Cebu. And in Cebu we put banana. What about in Manila? You just kind of like squeeze in the cabbage in there so that it's going to cook. I guess put the meat on top. Wow, look at that meat. Oh my God. You're carnivorous, okay?
Yep, I sure am.
Okay, so
Wouldn't have it any other way.
here we put the cabbage, the meat on top. And you just kind of squeeze in the cabbage there. As you can tell, there's a lot of people, I'm sure, who are better cooks than me. But I'm okay. I normally don't serve this for my parties because my parties are usually diversified, and this is a pretty much a Filipino dish. Although it can apply for anyone, to anyone. It is, after all, beef soup. Okay, there you go. Would you like to do a close shot because it looks so beautiful?
Okay.
Good. Perfect. Okay. Let it simmer, ready for the guests when they arrive. Low fire. It's now low fire. Okay. Let's go to the dining room and have some appetizers. Charisse! Doris! Oh my God, Doris!
Guess what? Pancit.